Hey everyone, I'm LC Gamer, and welcome back to Horizon Forbidden West. In the last video, we took care of what was it? The coal route, and now we have one of the missing Gaia fragments. But before I return that, I need to talk to a few people and get some more information.
Aloy, we've gathered some supplies in that chest. Take what you need.
Cool.
So they carved it.
I'll take everything. Now, where's my new friend?
Holograms. Gaia, I thought you said the data here was lost.
I was able to repurpose the equipment to store the data you have acquired in your travels.
Nice. Okay. Where's...
That's what the data says.
I'm telling you, it's a drink, but it's soft.
Is it soft?
It says
Huh. Looks like someone's rearranged stuff in here.
Aloy, I see you found your room. Your companions thought you would appreciate a private space of your own.
That was thoughtful of them.
Very much so.
I've been carrying Elizabeth's pendant with me for months. But since we're gonna stay a while, I think I'll keep it here, where it'll be safe. My old spear. Rust helped me make it when I finished my training. Feels like so long ago now.
No joke.
This is the rite of passage that Vashav gave me at the embassy. I liked him. He seemed like a good man. I think he was really looking forward to going home.
Man, so many sad memories here. Okay. Lots of supplies I'm seeing. But...
you like hearing me butcher Utaru music. I sure don't. You sound like a
This must be
dying
from the
law.
coal route. Between the Rockbreaker and the Slitherfang, Regala really wrecked the arena. And I have a feeling she won't stop trying until Hikaru's dead.
Mm-hmm. I'm still looking for somebody.
Door's locked. Maybe Gaia will be able to get it open later.
Alright.
Wow, this place is starting to come alive.
Yeah, and Gaia placed all the data she got from your focus into that archive room. With the focuses you gave us, we'll be able to access it at our own pace. You know, learn and train. And if you need us, we'll be there to fight at your side.
Got it. Thanks, Varl. I'm guessing you've spoken with Kotallo?
I wanted to pay my respects for those who fell when we were ambushed at the embassy. Told him I'd never seen anyone throw themselves at a machine like he did. He said a warrior shouldn't be praised for fulfilling their duty. For a second I thought I was talking to my mother. Never thought a Tenakth and a Nora war chief could have so much in common.
Now that's funny.
I'm guessing Talana didn't stay for long?
You got that right. Makes you wonder what this Amadis guy did to grab her attention.
Whatever it was, she didn't tell me.
Must be quite a story.
I guess
Yeah.
she'll tell us when she's ready.
But I have a feeling she probably won't.
How's everyone handling their focus?
And we all have our difficult moments. Erend definitely curses the most. But I'm hoping Oseram's stubbornness prevails.
How's everyone doing?
Just taking it all in. No one snapped their bowstrings yet.
I probably have.
How's, training with Zoe.
You know we really are training. Mostly. Look, she reads glyphs faster than I can already. I'd be a fool to refuse her help.
Of course. You guys reading something over there?
We just finished going through all the logs you collected back in Nora territory, and All Mother Mountain. It's hard to imagine that my ancestors were trapped inside, without the knowledge from Apollo to guide them.
Thanks to Ted Faro.
Yeah. I wonder how it must have felt when they were finally free. The world must have seemed so beautiful.
Not to mention terrifying. They weren't much more than kids.
And they became an entire tribe.
Looks like I was wrong about the Zeniths. Their ship didn't explode on its way to Sirius like everyone thought.
And we saw how they lied about creating a better future at their launch facility. Guess they lied about what happened to their ship, too. But still, the tribe settling amongst the stars.
I couldn't put a single dent in their shields, Varl. That one Zenith almost killed me.
That didn't stop you from resurrecting Gaia. Won't stop us from using Hephaestus against them.
Let's hope that's enough.
I hope.
Think you can hold the fort while I'm gone?
If Aaron stops listening to the same music over and over again, maybe. We'll be fine.
One more person to talk to.
Varl looks happy about his training partner.
Learning is best done together.
Alright.
I see you've settled in.
Gaia did say this place was built for us, so we could regain control of our lands with her terraforming system. Nurture them like the land gods do Plainsong's fields. It does strike me as odd that a place of life should have so much metal.
You would think.
You've spoken with Kotallo?
A few words. Tenakth don't have much use for us outsiders. You must have made quite the impression for him to offer his fealty.
You've been getting to know Erend, I assume?
Of course. Any friend of Varl's is a friend of mine. In this case, a very loud friend.
He can be.
Right, I should probably go.
I shall return to our training then.
Still, I want to find... There you are! Been looking all over for you.
Aloy.
It's good to see you. I'm guessing you've got a lot of questions?
I've been told of our enemy and their intentions. Your friends showed me to the vision you keep in this place. Gaia, and gave me this focus. I don't pretend to fully understand everything, but all I really need to know is where to train and when to fight.
Welcome to the team, then.
Alright.
You've had some time with the team now. Any thoughts?
I admit, I was surprised to see Nutaru here. Farmers don't make for effective soldiers.
I'm told she rallied some in her tribe against the Karja, and fought all the way to Barren Light.
Interesting. Perhaps I am mistaken.
Now that you know who the enemy is, do you have any questions?
I'll admit, I find them hard to grasp. From the heavens. And invulnerable.
For now.
I will leave the strategy to you. I trust you will point my blade where it will cut the deepest.
That I will do.
What did Chief Hikaru say when you told him he'd be joining me here?
You spilled rebel blood at the Grove, and helped reunite the clans. There was little more to be said. He understood.
Well, I'm honored he lent me his best marshal. At least for a little while.
Indeed.
What did Chief
You
No,
spilled
no,
rebel
no.
there-
Well,
Indeed.
Stupid thing.
when we were at the Bulwark, the guard said something about the Wings of the Ten. Hikaru also mentioned it at the Cool Route. Dekka, too. What does it mean?
The visions tell us that the 10 flew on great metal machines with wings and leapt into battle from the sky. For us, to imitate this feat is the ultimate expression of martial prowess, and it is why the challengers leap into the arena during the cool route. Many times I imagined it as a child. The feeling of freedom, and the awe it must have inspired.
You said the Bulwark was your home a long time ago. That you were part of the Sky Clan.
Yes.
That's all you're gonna tell me?
Fine. As you wish. My parents were killed in a clan skirmish, so I was raised by my squad. As I grew older, I came to be known as an accomplished fighter. Tekote took a special interest in me. I fought by his side against the Karja, and led my squad on a dangerous climb into the Daunt. It was I who opened the gates at Barren Light from the east side, allowing the Tenakth to raise it.
That must have gotten you some attention.
Indeed. I was welcomed home as a hero, and I was content.
Then why'd you leave?
I became a marshal.
I see.
Why did you leave the Sky Clan to become a marshal?
I was sent to the Kulrut by Tekote. Back then, I would have obeyed his every order. I believed in him, like one would a father. I was too blind to see the fear in his eyes. Fear of a rising young warrior challenging his command of the clan. I returned a hero from the battle at Barren Light. But to him, I was only a threat. Never occurred to him that I had no interest in rising above my station.
Why did Tekote think you wouldn't be a threat to him if he sent you to the Kulrut?
Tekote knew that if I survived the Kulrut, I'd be forced to forsake the clan to serve the Tenakth as a whole. I'd never be allowed to challenge his command, even if I wanted to. After our victory at Barren Light, Tekote spoke to our people, said it would be selfish to rob Hikaru and the marshals of a warrior like myself, even though he knew perfectly well I had no intention of ever leaving. It was exile, guised as an honor. One he knew I couldn't refuse. So I became a marshal, and never looked back.
I'm sorry you had to go through that.
I am not. Though it pained me at the time, a marshal is what I was destined to be.
Alright. How's your training going?
What are you looking at over there?
The others have been helping me decipher the symbols the focus shows me. So, I thought I'd try to understand the weapon you intend to use against the enemy. This Hephaestus, it will be able to make machines that answer to Gaia?
Yes.
How many?
As many as we need.
Such power. Has the world ever seen the like?
Once before, but it also destroyed it.
I should go. Feel free to check in on Hikaru and your people. Door's always open here.
I will. May the 10 walk with you.
Alright, let's see, what do I have available here I can do? I need to hunt some, snap malls, some between videos, some rollerbacks. This is gonna be a pain in the ass in many, many ways. But it'll be worth it. Alright, Gaia. I have another component for you.
Welcome back, Aloy. When you're ready, please merge ether with me. Afterwards, I must discuss an important matter with you.
There we go. Components
So,
added.
What did you want to discuss?
While you were away, I received an unusual transmission on my dedicated Aletheia frequency.
Aletheia. That's one of the sub-functions you couldn't detect before.
Yes. The transmission occurred so slowly that at first it seemed like an accidental blip of data amongst background static. Once I noticed this irregularity, it took some time to collate the complete message.
And? What was it?
Coordinates.
SOS.
Where does it lead?
To a mountain to the northwest of this facility. A word of caution, Aloy. It is possible this transmission is genuine. It is also possible it is being broadcast by someone, or something else.
You don't think it's actually Aletheia?
I am uncertain.
What's SOS?
It is an old world code. A distress signal. A desperate plea for help.
Why would Aletheia send a coded transmission on a frequency only the two of you can communicate on?
I believe it was done as a precaution to avoid detection, or at least to create the appearance of the desire to do so. I am also uncertain why Aletheia would expect that I would be able to detect and respond to its distress signal at all. As far as it is aware, I no longer function.
Okay, so either Aletheia is in trouble and sent the message hoping you were out there, or someone else is trying to get us to go to these coordinates, pretending to be Aletheia.
That is my
Either way.
conclusion as well.
I'm gonna have to go there.
Could the Zeniths be sending the transmission?
According to the data I reviewed on your focus, the Zeniths recovered the other Gaia root kernel in the Hades Proving Lab. It is feasible they used it to gain access to my internal frequencies.
So, maybe they sent it thinking you'd respond and reveal your location.
Possibly. However, the transmission is highly irregular. If they intended to provoke me into revealing myself, I would expect the communication to be more routine.
Right.
Hmm.
So maybe it's not them then.
I wonder if it's Silas. Or Silence.
You said the coordinates lead to a mountain to the northwest. What's there?
I have no record of anything of note in that vicinity.
Okay, and what about the other number in the message? 237. Any idea what that means?
I have queried my available databases, but it does not appear to have any significance. Perhaps its meaning can only be understood at the indicated coordinates.
Maybe.
Alright, I'll go to the coordinates and check out the source of the transmission.
All by yourself? Ha! No way.
Great.
I included Erend and Varl in this briefing via their focuses. I concur that you should not investigate this alone.
What if it's a trap?
Of course it could be a trap. But if it really is Aletheia, then it's in trouble, and I need to bring it back. Don't worry. I'll be careful and...
We're coming with you.
Like it or not, huh?
Fine. Go grab your things.
We'll wait for you at the west exit, in case you need to upgrade your gear.
Always. What do I have over here?
Gaia? What is this?
It is a control console for a drone-based imaging system connected to this dome. I will transmit the relevant data to your focus.
So this Cyclops is a network of drones to monitor the deteriorating biosphere conditions. I guess it was meant to display on the dome, but the drones aren't connected anymore. If I find the drones out in the wilds, I could get the data from them, use it to reconnect them and restore the display.
Do I have any?
Error. Drone feed disconnected.
Yeah, I don't have any. Well, that's something I'm gonna have to do. Alright, Gaia.
Aloy,
That was sneaky of you, patching in Varl and Aaron to our conversation.
I am pleased you accepted their help. Is there something you wish to discuss before you depart?
How's Katalo doing?
I detect that the loss of his arm still deeply pains him, though he has not voiced his thoughts. I may be able to assist in his recovery, should he be interested.
Really? I'm sure he will be. How are things around here?
Zoe has been studying the morphology of her land gods in an effort to understand their sickness. Without the abilities of Hephaestus, I am unfortunately unable to correct their programming. However, Zoe and I are hopeful we will find an alternative way to heal them.
Okay.
Well, keep at it. Varl and Zoe seem to like spending time together.
Indeed. While studying Old World data, Zoe discovered references to a dietary lifestyle known as vegetarianism. She appreciated the similarities with Utaru practices and encouraged Varl to try out this lifestyle.
And how did that go?
I believe they have agreed to disagree.
With much like most people when it comes to that same topic.
How's Aaron handling things?
He is becoming increasingly accustomed to use of the focus after an initial incident.
What did he do?
He unfortunately crushed his first focus as he attempted to affix it to his temple. Amongst a number of Oseram curses, I believe he also blamed the focus for being dainty. He has given repeated assurances that it will not happen again.
Well, good thing we have a lot of extras, I guess.
Yes, and that's so much like him.
So the Hades Proving Lab, where I found the Gaia kernel. It used to be a Pharaoh research facility?
Yes. Prior to appropriation by Zero Dawn, the facility was used to engineer and test advanced computer viruses. It appears to have been one of many research initiatives by Pharaoh Automated Solutions.
I guess it wasn't enough to build automated killing machines. He wanted viruses to infect them with, too. So, a while back, before the battle at Meridian, I went into Banuk territory. I discovered another AI there, one not related to Zero Dawn. Cyan. It was created to oversee operations for a volcanic stabilization project, and it spent the last 1,000 years in isolation. I'm guessing you didn't know about it?
No. From the data on your focus, it seems that Cyan was cut off from the outside world. An effort by its creators to protect it from the Pharaoh Plague.
Any chance it could help us now?
I have already attempted contact, with no success. Given its previous experience with accepting an outside network request, I imagine it is unwilling to do so again.
Right.
Not
Because
surprised.
last time Hephaestus enslaved it. Well, that's too bad. I think the two of you would have had a lot to talk about. The processor Ether was installed on was part of an ancient war museum. A memorial to something called the Hot Zone Crisis. Do you know anything about it?
My knowledge of historical events was unfortunately lost with the Apollo database.
Oh man.
However, climate data indicates a peak in regional temperatures in the 2030s. Such conditions would see extreme, prolonged droughts, an increase in dust storms, and a loss of habitable landmass.
But they wouldn't have built a museum in the middle of a wasteland. So I guess things got better eventually.
Yes. Data suggests that temperatures returned to average levels in the clawback era of the 2040s.
There was an ancient tank embedded in the bulwark, buried under a bunch of boulders. Any idea how it got there?
During the Pharaoh Plague, the US military resumed the use of human combatants, as automated machinery was unreliable. It is possible the vehicle was part of a pre-automated war fleet.
So they fought against the Pharaoh machines in the valley, until the mountain was blasted apart and buried them. So this facility, the Regional Control Center, it was meant to oversee the terraforming system?
For the local region, yes. Had humans received their education from the Apollo database, they would have then been guided here to assume operation. As that never happened, this place remained vacant.
Until Minerva decided to settle here.
Which led to me finding it.
So I guess this room was meant to keep an eye on conditions outside?
Yes. From here, the facility's operators would have been able to observe weather and machine activity in real time.
That would have been quite a sight.
It may still be possible to view some of them, should you find and reconnect the cameras to this room's console.
I'll keep a lookout.
Yeah, it's gonna be difficult, but yeah. Okay.
I guess I should get going.
As you say, be well, Aloy.
Alright. Now that I've talked to her...
Aloy, I was able to unlock another room in the main living area.
Good to know. I'll check it out when I can.
Aloy, stop starting and stopping. You're making me a little nauseous.
Huh. The door's unlocked now. Gaia, what was this room for?
This was intended to be a recreational room for Control Center operatives. Unfortunately, the entertainment modules were lost with the Apollo database.
Slade.
Well, since I'm in here, might as well look. Where am I going?
There's data here. Another room. What for?
Ooh. What was on this? Ethan Reed.
Switch to a private log.
Oh.
Switch to a private log. Okay, so Regional Control Center 9. Design of the facility's coming along. When Gaia finally builds it, it'll have everything it needs. Except personnel. So, I'm going to sneak in my own mark. A couple of flourishes. Starting with this little tucked-away hideout. August would have gotten a kick out of it. He loved hidden passages, like the kind in old English castles. But I've got something bigger planned. My piece de resistance, if you will.
Okay. So, finding more secret passages is going to be key for this place. Alright. So anything new? Nothing yet.
There she is.
You ready to head out?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Let's go.
Look at us. 3 battle-hardened badasses forging into the unknown. This ought to be good.
I agree, the unknown.
This distress call had to be up a really steep mountain, huh?
I've already been up here. Stay low and out of sight.
What is that?
What the hell?
We gotta take a look at that.
Well, that takes the keg.
I don't know if she's still alive or
Laurel,
not.
see if there's anything over there.
On it.
We'll check out the battlefield. Let's start with that zenith. Well, there are obviously more zeniths than we know about.
Can't believe
No
you fought
joke.
one of them.
Oh, skins. Almost didn't make it.
I'm surprised that they managed to even kill her.
Whatever the rebels did, it took down her shield. But why was she here? I can access her last communication file, but I'll use my focus to scan the battlefield too.
What about that crazy weapon the Zenith had?
It looked like she can make it come and go at will.
I don't see it.
Now.
Yeah. Well, go do your thing.
Huh.
I'll wait here.
Alright.
The Spectre had instructions to assist recovery of the asset.
What
I don't know
asset?
what this asset is.
Spectre unit. Orders received. Prime directive asset recovery. Assist recovery of the asset. Secondary directive continue monitoring V Sutter. Orders acknowledged. Status report sent to G. Buyer. Hostiles detected. Engaging targets. Failure imminent.
Forge's breath. What a mess.
Okay.
Don't mind if I do.
That thing's not gonna help me much at the moment. Need to take a look at what's up here. If there's still any pieces of it left.
One of the sons of Prometheus. The one's working for Silence. Looks like his focus was sending data on the weapons somewhere else.
Hmm.
To wherever Silence is hiding out, probably.
And...
Weapon's still hot. I need to know how it worked. But I'll have to check on it once it's cooled off.
Charged weapon, huh? What do we have over here?
Looks like the rebels camped here for a while. Are they watching this area?
Maybe.
Alright. I think I have an idea what happened here. I better get back to Erend.
And down we go.
All right, she who sees the unseen. What did you find out?
This was a carefully planned attack. I found camping gear up there. The rebels must have been staking out this place for at least a few days. They were waiting for the Zeniths to show up. All so that they could test that weapon. The Zeniths have a personal shield that makes them invulnerable, but somehow the weapon got rid of it. The Oseram that was operating it was sending data on it somewhere else. It was probably just a prototype.
That's probably why it
I've
blew
known
up, too.
tinkers that do that. Do a little trial run before breaking out the real thing. Well, I guess it's still a work in progress, if it blew up.
She was searching for something she lost. Her drone had instructions to recover something called the asset.
The asset? Is that the sub-function thing that you said could be here? Eleuthia?
Maybe.
Sure. Come on, let's go talk to Varl.
Where is Varl? Why do I see a cave?
That's a long way down.
Something tunneled straight down into the mountain. Looks recent.
Whatever it was, it must have been powerful. That Zenith the rebels killed was looking for something called the asset. I don't know what it is, but my guess is it's somewhere down there.
And then I'm going in after it.
Down.
Erend, stay here and stand watch. That Zenith isn't the only one of its kind. I don't want to be caught by surprise if the others show up. Contact us by focus if you see anything.
Okay. If any trouble shows up, I'll call you.
Let's go.
And then run. Aw, I was trying to make it all the way down here.
Old world ruin down here.
You said the Zeniths have their own backup of Gaia, right?
Unfortunately.
From the proving lab.
So maybe they were after Eleuthia. Found its hiding spot, so it sent the distress signal.
Maybe.
Highly likely. Could go that way. Could go this way. Either way.
Looks like some kind of data center. I might be able to access the facility systems from that console.
Need to be careful about what I'm finding down here. Making a quick look around the base. Okay.
I've never seen a transmitter like this before. Looks like it's self-destructed.
Probably because it's not stable.
This was a Far Zenith research lab. Looks like a lot of data was beamcast from here recently. From that device nearby.
So Eleuthia's gone?
If it was ever here, then probably. Let's keep looking around.
So, exploring another Far Zenith ruin.
At least this one doesn't seem to have giant killer machines.
So far.
Or anything you can blow up.
Let's keep it that
It's in my
way.
stash when I need it.
I don't like having to blow everything up. This just gets annoying. Oh, this place is gonna be a maze. Excuse me. Treasure! More treasure!
All this stuff. Wonder what they were doing here.
Well,
Find
knowing
anything
Far
that might
Zenith,
tell us what the asset is?
probably discovering amazing. I don't think so.
What was in this log? Corrupted data. Blah 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 blah. Useful information. Still nothing too useful. Oh, you found something too. Cool. What's on this? Okay. Okay. Moving on. Going to take as much as I can so I can sell it later and get some goods from it.
This place is huge.
You're telling me I'm
Some
gonna
kind
get
of
lost.
storage room, maybe.
Maybe the asset is in here somewhere.
If it
You never
is,
know.
Somehow the Zenith couldn't find it. Let's look around.
Just don't.
How is Erend taking all of this? Really?
Well, Gaia, the Zeniths, the Focus. It's a lot. But when I caught up to him in the Daunt and said you needed our help, he dropped everything and turned around.
Well, he's loyal. That's for sure.
Got a bad feeling about this. This is a
Our
fight
control
room.
console. To access the storage units.
Can it tell us if the asset is in one of them?
Maybe.
Let's find out.
But I don't want to mess with that. Not right now. I'm gonna loot all this stuff. Open the doors. Look around. Get myself lost. And then deal with that. Okay. I need to go back on myself. Because there was more out here that I did not investigate. Wasn't there? Yes, there was. Door. Anything at all? Oh, back in here again. Fun. Well, that explains a little bit. Not much. Oh. Okay, more stuff to do. Yeah. Okay. Looking for resources. Yeah, that door's locked. Okay, so can't go that way. That just leaves going back into the big room here. And collecting whatever resources are down here. Yay! How many healing potions do I have? All stocked up. Well, the more stuff I have available to me, the better off I'll be. Alright. Now then, let's get this open.
236 containers in storage. Please enter the container number you'd like to retrieve.
236? Wasn't there a number in the distress signal?
You're right. I should check the log.
Okay, I found it. I had to rummage a little through all my materials, but I found it. Hello, you.
Aloy,
I know.
it's you. Skin's like ice. Must have cut this from her head. But why?
Hello, Spit. Apologies, I don't know what else to call you. My name is Beta. I'm afraid I must be brief. I only have a few minutes before my keepers discover I'm missing, and I still need to remove this implant. I had hoped to find shelter with you, but if you're viewing this, I may be dead. Be careful when you take on Farsiness. They are ruthless, and they have Eleuthia, Artemis, and Apollo now. But at least I don't have the Gaia kernel to merge them with. You must succeed, or this was all for nothing. Good luck. And goodbye.
So she's...
She's still alive.
We need to get her back to...
Oh shit, they can fly? Aloy! Aloy, can you hear me through this thing?
What's going on, Erend?
Two of those spectral things just fell out of the sky. One of them is heading down towards you. The other one's waiting up here.
We're coming up. Stay in cover until I get there.
You got it.
Get her to cover in that room. Whatever happens, she stays with us.
I'll protect her.
You do that.
I should prepare before the Spectre gets here. I can't let it get through to Varl and the clone. Here it comes!
I have no idea what I'm doing.
Ooh, ugly one, aren't you?
Come on. Heal.
I should scan that thing. See if it has any weak spots.
Well, it has quite a few. I just
That thing's quick.
gonna have some trouble dealing with it.
Okay, better.
Okay, over here, idiot. No? Come on. How do you like that? And down you go.
There.
Are you okay, Aloy?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm heading up top. Stay down here with the clone for now.
Got it. I'll follow once the coast is clear.
Alright. Well, since, I think I'm out of time for right now. I'm going to leave it here. And we'll continue this and rescue Beta in the next video. So until then, see you guys.